This is TNT Sakura, and this week I will be reviewing Inu-yasha.
I want to change the world. 風を駆け抜けて何も恐れずに
Okay, give me props. Who loves the hat? I love the hat. Mew, 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 mew. Okay, so as you guys know, I've already reviewed this anime, or at least the people who watched my anime reviews before I went solo. But I guess I decided that I was going to redo all the animes that I did before with Demon of Zai because, I don't know, I can actually do them really well this time. I don't have someone holding me back, and I can actually edit them now. Yay! Okay, so the basic storyline of Inu-yasha is about this typical 15-year-old high school girl named Kagome. Who happens to fall into a magic well on her family's shrine one day on her way to school, and is transported 500 years into feudal Japan. Wow. Bummer. So, while there, she discovers that she is the reincarnation of a priestess and has a jewel inside her that is called the Shikan no Tama, or the Shikan Jewel. So, her job as this priestess is to protect the Shikan no Tama from demons, such as the half-demon Inu-yasha. So, what does she do with this super precious jewel? What does she do to this very important object of power? She breaks it into 1,000 pieces by shooting a magic arrow at it, and the shards get scattered all over Japan. Round 1 to the bad guys. Okay, so because of this, Inu-yasha freaks out, of course, and they end up going on a quest together to retrieve the Shikan no Tama shards. And on the way they meet a couple of people. They meet Shippo, who is pretty much just comic relief in the cute, adorable, gender you don't know what it is until they can tell you what it is kind of way. He's adorable and I love him. He's so cute. So next to come into their group is Maruku. I don't know what possessed them to invite this man to join their group. I don't know what about a lecherous monk says, "Be my friend." I really don't. Yeah, so he doesn't know how to stop grabbing women or trying to seduce women or trying to get laid. He's constantly stealing. He's constantly badgering people out of their money. He's just... Mind you, he can fight really well, and he's got a good heart, so I guess that's why. So, after Maruku, there's Sango. Sango is a yokai taijia, or a demon slayer. Her entire village and her family was completely destroyed by the main bad guy in this anime called Naraku. So, since she's the only survivor that she knows of for the first few episodes of the anime, she decides to join Inu-yasha's group to avenge her family. And she's pretty cool. She's the female character in this anime that actually does something, as opposed to Kagome, who runs around in a miniskirt, doesn't know how to shoot properly, constantly gets kidnapped, and is always depending on Inu-yasha to save her, or someone else. But on the bright side, there's always Oswani.
なんで俺が嘘つかなきゃなんねえんだよ、バカ。
お座り。お座り。お座り。お座り。お座り。
I love that. So, they go on a quest to find the Shikan jewels. The only complaints that I really have to make about this anime is that the episodes are pretty much the same every time. They repeat themselves, and they repeat themselves, and they repeat themselves, and they repeat themselves. See how annoying that is? You sort of have to get used to that in this anime. It's got that typical anime syndrome where you can't avoid it. It's kind of like Sailor Moon, where it's like every episode has that stupid transformation, you know? But what can you do? That, and it's very dramatic. It's just people who died keep coming back repeatedly. The main bad guy just never dies. Never. And if he does die, he finds some voodoo way of coming back. It's so freaking annoying. Pretty much the whole anime is dedicated to how they're going to kill Naraku. It's very annoying. Mind you, there's romance in this, there's comedy in this, there's realism in this, there's a bunch of aspects about this anime that I like. Now, I think one of the reasons that I like it so much is that the characters are funny and kind of relatable, and it was my second anime after Sailor Moon, and that's a pretty big deal for me, you know? Like, it's very nostalgic for me. But that's not the only reason why I like it. I just like the basic idea of the story and the time that it's based around, which is feudal Japan. I just like the characters, I like the theme, I just like everything about it. In my opinion, I have to give this anime a 9 out of 10 because although it is a very good anime and the characters are great and it's very energetic and very good, but it's just very repetitive, and you just get to the point where you're like, is it over yet? It's very frustrating. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my anime review, and don't be afraid to request, okay? じゃあ待ってねー。にゃー。